We have arrived. It looks like there's a wedding coming in. Daniel Boone Historic Site. Gift shop and tours, Boone Homestead. That's interesting. Oh, I don't know what the channel's for, but that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Collect the water or something? Oh, it's set up for a wedding. We have a tour booklet. You can read all about it. Not while I'm turning pages. I'm looking for a map. I found one. A village map. We are at the gift shop. Actually, we're at the pavilion too. So I guess we went ahead to number 2. We can't go too far because we just paid for a tour of the Boone home. I like the timeline. You can pause the video and read. The map is kind of cool. Nathan Boone, his son. That's really cool. Yeah. So this is the back of the Squire Boone home. Headed off to the wedding, but this is the village. And they're going over there to the church. Squire Boone home. So it's Squire Boone's home, who is Daniel Boone's brother, who came to Missouri around Old Monroe, and he started to build this house. And he never finished. They persuaded him to go back to Kentucky. And when they moved the home here, there's apparently numbers on the stones. I think I spy number 1 right there. Yeah, so when they took it apart, they numbered it so they could meticulously put it back the way it came. So here's what it looks like inside. Oh, it says 13. I see 15. That one over there looks like 36. That's pretty cool. That's what the inside looks like. So that's a really neat little village. There's 2 places that way we'll have to get to, and one way in the distance. A bunch over there. But we're going to the garden right next to Squire's house. I think that house is super cool. So this is a very French garden with the raised beds, and it's all in a line. I remember that. Oh yeah, yum, garlic. And chives are blooming. We used to have chives in our yard till you weeded them as weeds.
Sadness.
Walking onion. Interesting. These are interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Costumary or Costumary, C-O-S-U-M-A-R-Y. I've never heard of that. Comfrey. Now I've heard of that. It has a more common name. I want some of these in mine. They've got carrots and radishes and beets. Beets are on the left. This one says kale on it. I like the flowering ones. I don't know, that one doesn't have anything on it. Looks like an herb of some kind. This one says thyme, I have thyme in my yard and I love it. Look, it's blooming. This one says chervil and sage. Whoa, love these beds. Wonder what kind of tree that is. It's got to be a fruit tree of some kind. Native
elderberry.
columbine. Oh, it's an elderberry.
Elderberry bush.
Oh, I think we need an elderberry tree. Oh, that gold is really pretty. Woad. W-O-A-D. I have no idea what that is. This one says St. John's wort. I've tried to grow that before, and I think it gets pulled as a weed. Weld. Goldenrod. Cup plant. I have no idea what that is. This one is ladies' bedstraw. Ladies' bedstraw. Look at that. Huge bed full. I love this idea. I think it'd be fun to get some sticks and build some vine holders. What's this one? Oh, soapwort and madder. Hops for making beer. How fun. From the gardens, there's the back of the Boone house we're going to tour. And then this says it's a school, Mount Hope School. So here's the schoolhouse. It looks to be open.
Located in St. Paul, Missouri. This one-room log schoolhouse remained in use until the 1940s. Scholars would sit upon the log wooden benches, girls on one side, boys on the other. The younger scholars up front, the older in back. Multiple grades were taught 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic. Teacher resources were scarce. Most learning took the form of oral memorization and the help of slates and horn books.
This says that Daniel Boone was homeschooled. One-room schools taught the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic. History, geography, and discipline were also taught. Somebody drew a map. Oh, and we're learning history. Cool. Directly across the street, what is that?
It was the outside kitchen, but then they transformed it into the milliner's house, which is a dressmaker's. They would make dresses and clothing for people in the area.
Wonder what that is. Well, that was a great tour. I love the iris. The iris is beautiful. Yeah, so the house way in the distance is the Sappington Dressel House. So Zephaniah Sappington. This house was built Gravois Road in St. Louis between 1806 and 1808, and I guess it was moved here. and it was the one-time home to President Ulysses S. Grant. Zephaniah was the son of John Sappington, a well-known Revolutionary War veteran. Yeah, that would take a lot of work to move that house from St. Louis to here. And you said he lived 100 years?
The young man, when he was moved in when he was 9 years old, he said it in the
Dinner
placard
bell.
said he lived there for the next 100 years.
Wow.
Not even close.
I know, but look at the construction, how well done, and the
Ornate.
ornateness of it. Oh yeah, that's cool. You can see the construction. There's what it looks like through the window. It's got, oh, look, it was built on the back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a loom in there. Yeah, very cool. You can't even see through the glass, but the camera does pretty good.
Workstation and everything.
More carpenter bees. Ooh, they came right at me. What a fabulous view. Looks like there's a shelf in front of this window. I had to look at the, I know there's a bee right there. The roof.
That's a real shingled roof.
Yeah, look at those shingles.
It's like a shaker roof.
I don't know, but it's cool.
Check out the top of the roof line, the way it's laid out.
I know. It's so low, and to see out,
You gotta be sitting down.
you gotta either be sitting down or get right on the edge. What a view. Beautiful. There's a door here. And there's what's inside that window. Now those logs are pretty amazing. I mean, you can see the bark peeling off of them.
Uh-huh. I'm guessing that's pretty much shingle.
So the column, look at how it just sets right on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
The wood beneath the peeling paint. I always love the rustic texture, but I love that you can see it's built of huge wood pieces. The cellar, and out here in this field, it's dotted with all these beautiful purple flowers. Oh, here's a view from the side. And an outbuilding. And you sit on the porch and have a view of the woods. But of course it was in St. Louis, so they're hiding electrical stuff in it. But it's super cool. Look at the moss. And curved pieces. And the bricks underneath. There's the other porch. I guess you could go up to that porch from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. The columns up to that. I love it. Okay, there is Daniel Boone's house. We've been to the schoolhouse, so we'll pass it by. Yeah, so there's Daniel Boone's house. Schoolhouse. Dressmaker. Cool. Gonna walk the square.
Maybe it's the grist mill. Yeah, hang on a second. Let me look at something.
Yeah, I think it's the...
This is the carpenter shop? This is the carpenter shop.
I think the grist mill's over there. He said that was open.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Oh, that's a good shot of inside. Definitely a carpenter shop. So it's constructed of hand-hewn walnut logs and comes from Flint, Missouri. You can pause the video and read about it. Hand-hewn logs with that stuff we've heard about before in between.
Yeah, the mortar.
So Old Peace Chapel is next, and there's people coming in for a wedding. We're hoping they'll let us peek at the church. There's a gazebo and a cemetery. Wow, that's so cool. Look at the clock. And then you have this level. And then up at the top you have this cool bird.
Hey, you running? Come on. I'm running around.
So this is Old Peace Chapel, which was in New Mell, Missouri. You can pause the video and read. And we're gonna go on down. I love it. Steakhouse. Located a quarter mile from this site and moved here, so it wasn't too far away. You can pause the video and read.
This is the steakhouse. Based on the spelling of it, it was just the name of the people who built it.
It was, it's number 9 to verify it.
Yeah.
Originally a log cabin.
Yes, with just a main floor, an upstairs loft, and a cellar. And then it has been added on to over time. So it now has some more bedrooms.
We're gonna go to number 10, which is there. As we came around the corner, we saw the detached kitchen. That's cool. Look at the pergola. Now that's a pergola.
This is a portion of the home that was on Lee Ferry Road.
Oh, it was on Lee May Ferry Road. I love the vines. I'm trying to decide what kind of vine it is. Grapevines, I think, going around the poles.
This is the portion of the home that was in Lee May Ferry circa 1836.
Ah.
And it's become a detached kitchen here.
1836 home on Lee May Ferry. This is number 10.
There's only a portion of the original.
And they made it adjoin this home. Wow. And look, there's something behind it.
Yeah.
I love how the walkway goes. Look at it up to the back of the house. It's curved.
The ramp.
Yeah, it's a ramp. Good word. The beams. I guess this is an outhouse and something else.
Look at this. See this?
Yeah.
This is my people. They knew how to make coffee back then.
That's huge.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm not sure which one this belongs to. So this is the detached kitchen. You can pause it and read. It's not numbered, but it talks about sugar camp and cane brake. But this is the Ingledew and Hayes Kashow house. Pause it and read. It was originally in Robertsville, Missouri. So we're gonna walk around the backside and then look at the front, because that just happens to be where we're at. And I love that this is a St. Charles County park. So as a park, you can walk wherever you want, as long as you don't go in doors that are closed.
Just a little bit in
This
here is a chicken coop hen house.
Oh, that's a chicken coop. I love this wall. I just love stuff like that. It's very cool. As sturdy. The boards aren't as thick.
Wait a minute. Here's Big Blue Hayes' house over here.
Our booklet does not say anything about this, but it's cool.
It's like a barn.
Yeah, it looks like a barn. The next place is the Sugar Camp and Cane Brake, which is right about in there. And then way over here on the other side is the next house. Look at all the wood here. So this might be some sort of a woodworking shop also. I think it's super cool. I love the scalloped edges.
Alright, let's take it home.
Load it up!
Yep, load it up.
I mean, that looks like it might be a cane brake there, like where they had to break the canes, because that's I wonder if it tastes good, if it's sugar. I wonder if we are supposed to go all the way down that road to wherever that is. Actually, didn't he say during the tour that they maple sugar? They did maple sugar. They tapped maple trees and made maple sugar here.
Boiled it.
So here's an overview. We're going to be going up that side. We came down that side. Straight ahead is the Daniel Boone home. We're going to be going to all of these things next. This one is next.
This is the
This page again. Yeah, so it's making maple sugar with the 3 kettles, and that's going to be that right there. And the cane brake tells about that. You can pause the video. Is there. We looked at that. And if you want to pause it and read about this house from Robertsville, we're going here. They've got it set up, even though it was a home of the descendants of Nathan Boone or Daniel Boone.
It just says Boone descendants.
It is now set up to be like a tavern or an inn. I love how the logs are sticking out of the roof there, showing the construction. Trying to find a good photo op. There. So here are the kettles for making maple syrup. And he made it right out there. Far away from the house, way up there. Here's what it looks like inside. We're heading into what is the gun shop, which is right here. It's a nice little cabin. That's what I imagine my ancestors living in.
Yeah. This is the gunsmith shop. It's an example of the mid-1800s, and this particular one was constructed by volunteers to show the craftsmen in construction and needed to build such a thing on the frontier.
There's something written on the side. Yep, blacksmith shop. Constructed using a historic method of adding chinking, offcuts and fills, and daubing mud and clay and straw between the log courses to keep wind and rain out. Regularly replaced. So you see that down in here. And down in here.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this before.
Simple but effective.
So blacksmith shop and surveyor's shop. Here's about the blacksmith shop. pause and read the video. And here's the gunsmith shop. Here's where you can read about the surveyor shop. Pause the video and read. And the general store. So that's going to be a general store. The door is not facing this way toward the road.
Facing this way.
So Daniel Boone was a surveyor. It was formerly a post office, though, set up as a surveyor shop. I guess we put letters through the door.
Yep.
Oh, there's a survey on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the general store has a door in the back and a door in the front. I guess so you can wheel heavier things down the ramp.
Yeah, it's
Where's it from?
Schluersburg.
I've never heard of that.
Schluersburg, yeah, it's German. 1840.
Wow, look at the door. I'm sure there were steps on this side too.
Yeah. Prior to general stores, there were places called trading posts.
Yep. It's a different view of the church from way over here. I find it interesting that most of the decks have stairs on only one side. So I guess if you wanted to get down from the other side, if you were in a fight or something, wow, that's a view. You'd jump off the edge. I love the doors. There's your general store. It pretty much looks like a general store.
General's not in right now, though.
General store. And then there's a covered bridge down this lane. We'll go there after we go to the grist mill.
Originally located in Warren County.
In Warren County.
Okay. This grist mill is 1846 variety, originally located in Warren County, built by German immigrants. And it was run on animal power.
Animal power.
And this may be the last standing mill of this type in the United States.
Wow.
System, and the animals would be hooked up on and walk around
Oh,
in a
yeah.
circle.
Can't see it till I get in here.
Check out the huge gear.
Oh my lands, check that out. A grist mill. So the animals would be tied up and push these bars around.
Yeah, they would be wearing a harness of some sort. Yep.
It says, look up, can you spot the buildings with the rooster-like comb used to protect the raw edges of the ridge of the roof from rain? Do you see that? Has to be up there somewhere, I would think. I don't see it. Lots of people going to this wedding. Look at the church. Beautiful. Look at that sky. Grist mill, church, general store, and we're getting ready to walk down the lane. Here we go. Getting almost done. The parking lot's that way. Looks like overflow parking beyond the covered bridge. Look at the hillside view. Beautiful. I guess you could walk all the way around there to the picnic table, but my feet hurt. Covered bridge.
This was where the spring water would have flowed, I believe.
Oh, yeah, he was talking about the spring water.
Because there's some in it up there. After it gets to a point, he said.
They had to come pretty far from the house to get the spring water.
Get 2 wagons.
Yeah.
This one's just a hauling wagon. That one's set up for a buggy ride.
Yeah. That's a good picture. So the grist mill, you can pause and read. And we're going next to the Callaway House. And then there's the Newton Howell House and the Daniel Boone Hayes home at Motson Hill Park. It's somewhere else. It's a glossary.
Okay, well this is the Callaway home. Originally 1811, 1812. It was visited by Rebecca and Daniel many times. Flanders Callaway and his wife, Jemima, Daniel's daughter, were the owners of this house.
Originally where?
It was originally located near Martha's Road, which is a short distance.
Callaway House from the front. Look at the shingles, how they're done. Last house is
The Newton Howell home, circa 1820. The Howells and the Boones were connected by marriage. They had known each other out east. Both can arrive and came in Louisiana Territory about the same time. It's a dog trot style home.
dog trot style. Where was it originally located?
Near Montgomery, Missouri. Montgomery County, Missouri.
Montgomery County. It's got that roof too. Check that out.
He was a member of the St. Charles Dragoons. And he was accompanied William Clark in 1808 for construction of Fort Osage.
Oh wow.
So great. This is the frontier duplex.
Yeah, look at the steps going upstairs, but they don't go anywhere. Yeah, I'm sure there was a hole in it that went up to the attic at one time.
There has to be a reason why there's stairs.
But there's a Newton Howell Gallery. There's doors here. I love these porches. Yeah, over 200 years old. That's pretty cool. There's those logs done like that again, with the mortar in between. And these.
Cut just so to fit.
Yeah, exactly to fit. And inside this window. And the view from the porch. I want a porch like this. Always wanted a porch like this.
I always wanted a 2 over.
This one actually lets you go down the steps on the other side to the parking lot.